So as I said, we have German documents about this murder. And these are the infamous reports of the Einsatzgruppen, of the chiefs of the Einsatzgruppen. You know that there were 4 Einsatzgruppen established by the Wehrmacht and the Gestapo to fight the enemy. Group A, B, C, and D. In this area, the Einsatzgruppe A was working, so to say, under Dr. Franz Walter Stahleger. He was SS Brigade.
He was in charge of it, yeah.
Yeah. He was Major General of Police.
Yeah.
Each Einsatzgruppe had small divisions of Einsatzkommandos and SD and police and secret police. So here is a report of the Einsatzkommando from Einsatzgruppe A report from Karl Jäger, who was Gendarmenführer SS, about the murder of that he commanded in Lithuania up to the 1st of December 1941. Complete list of executions carried out in the Einsatzkommando 3 area. Here he says, when the police duties were taken over in Lithuania, he says also that not only Einsatzkommando 3, but also Einsatzkommando 2 and Einsatzkommando 9 operated in Lithuania. But we have mostly the report of Jäger, and it covers mainly the country. They would say when, where, who, and how many. And we say the following executions were conducted by Lithuanian partisans. And the partisans were those who rebelled against the Soviets. Yeah, and then they turned their guns against the Jews and communists. Then here they are already, the following actions were in cooperation with the Lithuanian partisans. Here is the dates, here is the place, all over Lithuania. Each little shtetl, and here is the definition who, and you can see that when at the beginning even 1 Jew was registered, or 15 were registered. From autumn, total extermination starts in August. After Revitis gave his order to all police precincts in Lithuania. 3,207 Jews, Jewesses, and Jewish children. In Panevėžys, they counted already so many Jews, Jewesses, 4,600 and 1,609 Jewish children. And so in thousands and thousands, you see, very little shtetls, Vilkiya, Kėdainiai, Utena, Molėta, Alytus, and environs. People were killed by thousands. Marijampolė, it was a terrible place. It was very viciously done, very viciously, in thousands, in thousands. In Kaunas, as I said, the first week was terrible. And here it was when 1/3 of the ghetto population, which was about 30,000, about 10,000 were selected to die in one day. On the 28th of October, to die on the 29th of October in the 9/4. For hours, the Jews who remained in the ghetto could see the members of their families going uphill to the 9/4. And from there they could listen the tra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, the shooting, day and night. It's not so easy to kill 10,000 people at once.
No, not in one.
Not so easy. Then what happened in November, thousands, and then we come to Vilnius, city of Vilna, and we see thousands. Thousands and thousands and thousands. So
this was between,
in 5 months, in 5 months, in 5 months, from June 22 to December 41, 5 months, they killed a total population, Jewish population of 137,346 people. In 5 months, they wiped out the culture and its carriers, just for that crazy idea that existed here that they lived here in Lithuania for 6-7 centuries. He said that now I can confirm to solve the Jewish problem for Lithuania has been achieved. Yeah. Lithuania, there are no more Jews apart from the workers and their families.
Yeah.
In Šiauliai 5,000, in Kaunas 15,000, in Vilna 15,000. He intended to kill the Jewish workers and families, but came up against strong protests on the part of the civil administration and the Wehrmacht, that the Jews and their families not to be executed because they were workers and they were professionals and they couldn't find a substitute. So from one side, look how it is the paradox of the Germans. They say the Jew is nothing. He's lazy. He cannot work. He's nothing. He's a lies. From the other side, he says, no, we can't execute them all because we need them. They are unsubstituted because the Jews are specialists. Lithuania was a farmer country. So they were specialists in fur, in leather, in ceramics, in electrical equipment, in mills, in every field. So they couldn't replace them. So, well, he wanted to make to stop reproduction, should be sterilization. He offered, and so on. Okay, so this is Jäger. That is the original of his report. That is his face. That is Jäger. He committed suicide after the trial. During the trial when he listened to the verdict. When he listened to the verdict. Right? The same did his chief, Franz Walter Stahlecker. He also wrote to his chiefs, and the same about the murder in Lithuania. He didn't bother himself to write a lot. He just wrote Judenfrei for all these countries, and painted coffins to say how many people were killed. Right? So this became among the documents of the Holocaust. It is a famous map.
That's terrible.
Here we have Martin Gilbert, the famous historian, the known historian Sir Martin Gilbert, who is the patron of our greenhouse in the museum, that he gives us the numbers of the murdered Jewish population, the Jewish death toll. Here are the very well known to those who are interested in the Holocaust, the concentration camps, Auschwitz and others. Everyone knows it. And not everyone knows that about Jewish revolts. The Jews didn't go like sheep to the slaughter. In every ghetto, in every camp even, they would organize something to remain human. For example, we had here Dmitry Gelpernas, who was a survivor from Kaunas ghetto. He was in the underground resistance. But also he was captured and sent to Dachau. And he survived, and he said, he was young, and he said, even laying on the planks, wooden planks, on a little bit of straw, cold and hungry, exhausted and humiliated, every one of us tried to say something. I gave a lecture on mathematics. He was a mathematician. I gave a lecture on poetry. Another one, they would mark the Jewish holidays. They would sing in the barracks. And so it was, and in every ghetto it was organized, which we'll later see. And the last documents I would like to show you.
We have to shortcut, we have to hurry because it starts now.
It starts already, okay. The last document I want to show you is the Wannsee conference. It is the famous Wannsee conference with the final solution, where, just to show you, they gave a table with the numbers of Jews who still survived in February 1942, meaning 7 months after the beginning of the war. What they say about Lithuania? Litauen?
Litauen,
yeah. They say 34,000. from that number,
Yeah.
minimum of that number. So by this map, by this German map that was presented at the Wannsee conference, we conclude the ring of the Holocaust. This and these German documents and this prove that the Holocaust did happen in Lithuania.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay, now quickly through other rooms.